And now it's time for Rec on the Road.
It is. Yesterday, our film critic Stephanie Cook reviewed the movie When the Game Stands Tall, an emotional football film inspired by a true story.
It tells the story of teamwork and bonding and supporting one another on and off the field. Today, we're tagging along with Norfolk's Lake Taylor High School football team as they go on a team bonding trip to the movies. Chris Reckling has a story on this week's edition of Rec on the Road.
Head coach Hank Sawyer was the first off the bus as he led his team to an advanced screening of the new football film, When the Game Stands Tall. This was team bonding and a teaching moment for the football team at Lake Taylor High School.
It's one of the best things you can do for your team. You want them to become closer and have a good team feeling and bond so that they can do some things on the field and off the field. You know, it's a part of the growing process of becoming not only a good football player, but becoming a good young adult. Hey!
These players were about to see Hollywood's depiction of the true story about the incredible winning streak of the De La Salle High School football team, a team that won 151 straight games over 12 years.
We want to continue to build the bonds that Hank and the staff have put in place, and seeing something like that, seeing other kids do what we're trying to do, and the inspiration coming from a team that was really nothing and building upon the championships and winning 151 games straight over 12 years, that's a heck of a cycle and a tribute to a good team, and we're hoping to be one of those good teams.
When the Game Stands Tall is an emotional story about a seemingly invincible powerhouse that goes from streaks and titles to real-life adversity.
Don't let a game define who you are. Let the way you live your lives do that.
Team!
The next day after seeing the movie, the Titans had a better understanding of what it means to come together and work as a team.
What I liked about the movie was it showed that they had a great bond and a great brotherhood. It was real because it kind of reminded us of our season from last year, and it kind of was in our hearts. It was in our hearts.
I'm going to work even harder. I'm going to push myself even harder. I'm not going to stop.
Why?
Because I know there's someone out there better than me, and I'm going to get there.
What surprised me about the movie when they lost a teammate, but they all just got through it together and just came together as a team.
One of the more emotional moments of the film dealt with the murder of one of De La Salle's most popular players.
At times it was very emotional for me at the movies the other night.
This moment in the film hit too close to home for Coach Sawyer, who in 2008 had to tell his team that his former quarterback, Darius Walton, was shot and killed his first year playing college football in Arizona.
You know, unfortunately, you can teach more life lessons through adversity than you can when you win all the time. Now, who wants to lose to try to teach that? No. But when that moment happens, you have to embrace that moment and try to teach some life skills to the kids because it's a part of life. No matter how sad it is, him passing, it was a part of life. You know, that happens, and you still have to go on. Sometimes you don't feel like you want to go, but you got to find a way. And I always tell the kids, if you put one foot forward, the other one will follow. Break down! Take a knee, guys, take a knee.
Football season is back. Going to be out there on Friday nights. What a nice way to start off the season with that movie. And looks like the Lake Taylor football team, they're having a good time over there.
Yeah, look like a big family.
All right, well, we will be back right after the break. We'll check on that food you were cooking out, Tiff.
Smells delicious.